Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another brand new episode of Himalaya. This is me, Vishan Neupane. I'm your program host for today, and we are recording this show at the city of Euless, Texas. My dear audience, we have a very smart guest today in our show. He is a small business person, he is a real estate attorney, he is a scout leader, he is working with the various organizations in the city of Euless, and he is also a candidate of Euless City Council Place 6. He is none other than Mr. Salman Bhojani. Let's welcome him in the show. Welcome to the show, Mr. Bhojani. How is the election campaign going?
Election campaign is going really well. We're knocking on several hundred doors. We're talking to a lot of people from different backgrounds. And we're sending mailers out, we're putting things on Facebook, on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. We're trying to reach people. We have different signs across the city. We have 48 signs all across Euless to let people know that I'm running for office.
So pretty much you're having fun with the election campaign and everything.
I don't know if I would call it fun, but it's a lot of hard work.
Okay. Can you please tell my audience how you transformed your life from the struggle phase when you first came here at the United States and your happy phase like now? So how you transformed your life from that level to this level?
I started by working at gas stations. I used to work at between 12 to 18 hours a day in a gas station, mopping floors, cleaning restrooms, ringing the register on the counter, providing great service. And after about 4 years of giving good service and hard work and determination, I was able to buy my first gas station here in 2003. And then I had 4 more gas stations when I realized that, okay, am I supposed to build an empire of gas station or give back to the community? And that's when I had an awakening, and I said, I think I need to stop this direction and also pursue something with law. And somebody suggested I should look and become an attorney. So I started to go to law school at SMU in the evening. In the morning I would run my businesses. In the evening I went to law school. And then after finishing law school in 4 years, I got a job at Haynes & Boone. It's a very large law firm. And then I started my own firm about 3 years ago. So working at $6 an hour, from there, I've been really blessed to have a really good life where I'm very financially strong. And then when I did get to that financial stability, I thought how I can give back to the community. And so I went to serve in the park board in Euless. Since 4 years I've been on the Euless park board. And then since last year I've been running for city council.
So let's talk about your agendas of election. So what are the main agendas that you're gonna do after you're elected in the Euless City Council? What are your basically agendas for the society?
55% of Euless population is composed of minorities, just like you said, from India, Pakistan. They're African American, they're Hispanics, they're people from Tonga. The largest Tongan community outside Tonga is in Euless. And there's Sudanese, there's a lot of different people. But there is nobody on city council to look after their interest, because everybody on city council has is homogeneous group of people. They're usually white, Caucasian, over 50 years old, and so we do not have any representation from our community, our Desi community, or any other minorities. And so it's really important to represent them. So that one of the first points, like you talked about my agenda, is to bring that diverse perspective to city council. Like right now, they won't even know what we could do, what are the things that are important to us, like cricket, right? We play cricket, we like cricket, but there's no cricket stadium in Euless. And why is that? Because we do not have a representation on city council. They do not understand what is important to us. And that is why it's important to come out and vote so that your voice can be heard. So that's the first thing, is bringing diverse perspectives to city council. Diverse perspective meaning from a Desi perspective, from an attorney perspective, there's no attorney on city council. From a business owner perspective, there's no business owner on city council. So all these perspectives are missing. The second point that I would like to do is bring in small businesses to Euless. It's important to have small business in any community, and America is built on small businesses backbone. And so we want to attract them to our city so we can expand our tax base, because they will bring in the revenue. And what they do is they hire local people, so more Euless jobs for us. And then what they do is they become very good for neighborhoods. Because when you have a small business that comes over, a lot of neighborhood comes in and meet over there, they engage over there, there's a dialogue that happens in that small business. So small business is generally very good for a city. And then the third thing I would like to do is connect people with their government. What happens is there are a lot of city resources out there that we don't even know about, because one of the only ways that they market their services is through a newsletter. And right now, young people don't read stuff in the mail, right? They consume the information through social media. They're on Twitter, they're on Facebook, they're on Snapchat and Instagram. That's how they consume their information. But city is not there right now. So as a tech savvy person, I'm a very tech savvy individual, and as a young person, I want to bring that perspective as well. So that's the three things that I'm running on.
You also ran for the same position last year too. So what's the difference between the last year election and this year election? So what are the major changes that you are doing, and can you share a little bit of experience about your last year election and this year election?
Right. In America, you need a lot of name recognition to win an election. And I filed my name for candidacy very late. So I already knew it was an uphill battle, and I was running up against an incumbent, meaning that there was a city council member that was there already and I was taking his seat. So people are less likely to vote for a change sometimes. This time it's an open seat, so that's one good part. And I am now sort of more recognized in the city. I ran last year, so people know about it. We received about 1,330 votes. So that was really, great. There were a lot of people that voted for us, including the Nepalese community. And I really I want to thank the Nepalese community for doing that, for coming out and supporting us. There are a lot more Nepalese out there that, did not support us, and that's why, we want to try to get them engaged this time around and make them understand it's an important election for us. Not only for, me personally, but it's for all the Desi community.
In order for the community, yeah.
Exactly, to get that represented. What I would like to do if I do win, I want to create a group of a committee that has Nepalese people in there, Hindu people in there, Muslims people in there, African American, Hispanic. Create a multicultural group of people that I can ask for, what would they like me to do, right? Because every community has their specific agenda that they want to move forward, but it's about city council members reaching out to that community and saying, what can we do for you? And that has been lacking right now, so I want to fill that. But more specifically, I know you guys have a big Holi festival that comes in, I think around March sometime, and I went to speak last year as well, and even this year I went to speak at that event. So we could do a lot more, on the city level, where we could explain to our citizens what is Holi about. When people see that, they were throwing colors and whatnot, they don't understand that. So it's important also to reach out to the other part of Euless and let them know that, here is Nepalese community, I congratulate the Nepalese community, or I wish them happy Holi. And I think just by making them aware of this, there'll be awareness about the Nepalese community in Euless, and that's how we can promote the agenda. Another thing is, if there is a lot of interest in having a cricket stadium, that's something that we can really let City Council know that this is important for us. So you need to, there are properties out there that Euless owns that we can build a stadium in Euless. But I think the City Council right now just overlooks it because they don't know who wants a cricket stadium, right? So it's important. Those are the issues that if there's more, I would love to hear that. Once I get on City Council, then I can make that change for the citizens, for Nepali community as well. I would venture, I don't know exactly, but I think I would venture to say maybe about a couple of thousand Nepalese community is here in Euless. And there's a lot of, Desi community is a huge community here. And what you talked about, the change, right? What change have I tried to make is, now people are aware that, it's important to go and cast your vote. And so hopefully they will come out and support us in that, because it's not selfish reason that I'm saying, vote for me. What happens is when somebody votes, let's say 500 Nepalese vote in this election, let's say, right? Next time around, next year, when somebody runs for office, what's going to happen is they're going to knock on the 500 Nepali doors and say, here, namaskar, or, how can we help you, right? That's what they're going to say. So that gives a lot of power to the Nepalese community, or any community that votes. Right now, if they're not voting, the person that's going to run next year is not going to go to their door.
Okay, yeah, makes
so
sense.
It's important to, because that's our market segment. When we do business analysis, we try to reach out to our market segment. So this is the people who vote are the market segment for the politician. And if you want political power in this country, you have to vote. So that's why I would like to. And then another thing is, hopefully we have a Nepali, candidate as well for city council. Hopefully, that's what I would love to do. And if somebody is interested out there, I'm giving an open offer. I can mentor you through the process. I can show you what it takes to come on city council. And the first generation of our Desi community came in. They were working really hard, like I did, working at gas stations or doing some odd chores to make ends meet. Right? They had to make money in this country first, right? we're really blessed with I think we have made money in this country. Now the second generation is getting educated in this country, like you, right? And you're out there in the media and doing great things. Next step would be go in politics, right? But if you don't know if anybody has run in the government, you will not have any mentors.
We wish you all the best for your upcoming election. We would like to see you in that position and helping all the immigrant population from India, Nepal, Pakistan, other subcontinent, Hispanic, Latinos, black, white, whoever.
Sure.
We love to see you over there. At last, do you have any message to my viewers? You can tell it.
Sure. You would love to get your support. Please come out in large number and try to bring 10 people with you. So that way, we can get the votes there. Again, April 23rd is early voting and May 5th is election date at the Euless Library on 201 North Hector Drive. And if you have any questions, I've given you my cell phone number. Please reach out to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for today. We talked a little bit about the city of Euless and we talked about the election campaign of Mr. Salman Bhojani. I hope that you liked this show. If you have any comments and concerns, please feel free to contact us. At last but not the least, thank you for watching Himalaya Khabar and keep subscribed Himalaya Khabar. Thank you.